Alright. Alright. Hello everyone, welcome to Highly Intelligent. I'm Jared and today I'm joined by
Blaine.
Owen.
and today we're going to be just chatting, enjoying music, chilling.
Yes, sir.
So,
You
what's
want to get the ball rolling with a topic?
Yeah, what's been on your mind lately, Owen?
Music, bro. Been making a lot of music recently.
What's your inspiration for your music?
Honestly, I have a lot of different inspirations, but I think my friends are my inspirations.
Mm-hmm.
They tell me my music is garbage, and that motivates me to make it better. And I know they don't actually mean it, but...
So, what is your definition of better?
Professional.
Professional.
Quality. Something that everybody wants to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I be putting out these albums with like 12 tracks. Not a single one sounds even close to the same as one another.
Yeah.
To me, that means diversity, bro. Anybody could click on my album and scroll to one of the songs and they're like, I like this one.
And then
And
they
then
go
like,
to
no,
another.
this one. Like,
There's something you can put on shuffle.
That's what I'm saying. And honestly, in the end of the day, I want to be able to, like, not really give a crap about what style of music I'm making, but make it good enough no matter what that people will... There's always something for somebody. Somebody will want to listen to.
Hey Blaine, what's been on your mind lately?
You know, I've been kind of just living life recently.
Yeah.
I've been more focused on enjoying life more than the things that are part of life, like school or family issues or anything like that. I've been focused on just improving myself and, like, actually being happy.
Yeah.
And it's been a lot better recently.
Good shit, dude.
What have you been doing to improve yourself?
Well, as we were talking earlier, I started doing the journal and read now.
Mm-hmm.
I read a lot more. Listen to a lot more jazz.
Yes.
I fuck with jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz is nice.
I was just telling you about that jazz musician, like, bro. Jazz is so cool.
Yeah, dude.
It has a great history, too.
Yeah.
You can hear it in the music, dude.
Yeah.
I love on YouTube, there's always just those live streams.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like chill jazz.
24/7.
Yeah.
Any time of the day, bro, you can just get a good shuffle.
Yeah.
It's better than the radio.
Yeah.
Better than anything. I haven't listened to the radio in so long. Is the radio obsolete? Like, do people still listen to the radio in their cars?
I think
I-
like my
Because
grandparents
when I was a
do.
kid, and when we were kids, I feel like radio
Yeah.
was really fucking popular.
Yeah.
A lot, like, that's where the hot songs
Wink
were.
106.
Literally,
that was the
105.7,
shit.
Yeah.
95.5,
Yeah.
97.3, all that shit. Mm-hmm.
And then for country, you got like the Hawk. Like,
98.1,
Yeah.
103.7.
Dude, when my grandparents still do it. We have a Jeep Wrangler, and they have an aux jack, but they don't bother to play music. Sometimes they put in a CD that has like 12 songs of a country artist on it, and most of them are trash, but they got that one good one that they listen to 3 times over, and then they maybe switch it on to the radio, and then whatever's on the radio we listen to.
All the fucking commercials, dude.
Yeah.
So
the
bad.
cheesy ads.
So
and
bad.
stuff. Yeah.
.com. What the fuck?
That shit.
Nah, dude.
Week 106.
Now all it is like...
Horning Elvira.
Dude,
Yeah.
all it is TikTok songs now.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's just
now.
like top 10.
Yep,
All that.
that's it.
I can't.
Whatever's
listen to
hot
that.
right now. But like, whatever's hot, yeah, sure, the songs might be really good, but they're so overplayed it makes them like...
Yeah.
You could have started with a good song, but as soon as it gets like too blown out of proportion, nah.
I
I'm
think
probably not gonna listen
TikTok
to it.
is a breeding ground for shitty content.
Some of the shit's
There's some
pretty
good
fucking
stuff
fun.
on
So
TikTok,
there
though.
there are some good
There's a
stuff,
big fat stigma.
but there's
Yeah.
a large portion of it that's like ass quality content.
Yeah,
Like,
but you're
it's
gonna
like-
have that with everything, though.
Yeah.
You gotta think about that. With any...
It's made by people, dude.
Yeah.
Not everyone has a fucking iPhone X Pro big ball sack
Ring,
XL.
Yeah.
ring lights and all that
Nah.
other bullshit.
Literally. And not everyone knows how to do it, too. Like, there's some people that are inherently good at making TikToks. Like, they make the shit look cool, or they have
Yeah.
cool dances, cool transitions and stuff. Not everybody can do that. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just another art form, but it's just a kind of, like, art form. It's, like, kind of too modern, too, like,
Yeah.
dystopian.
The new
Right.
generation on TikTok, I think that's what started the stigma.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're the ones that are polluting the website.
The
or
ones that are
app.
too young.
Yeah, like 12, 13-year-olds.
I feel like, yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
TikTok is like the prime app that actually exists that could be used in like a commercial in 2015 to warn us what not to do in the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah.
Don't get sucked into something like this. Like, and all the movies with the AI taking over. Not so much that, but like domination by technology. I
Yeah.
think. TikTok sucks you and
Have
it
you ever
keeps
watched
you in
Black Mirror
Mm-mm.
on Netflix?
No.
They have some crazy concepts with technology
Really?
taking over. Like a
Some
lot of
shit.
their stuff. It's good.
I watched an episode of
I
that
still love
one time,
Terminator.
and
So
Terminator.
like similar idea. Some
Yeah.
machines taking
there
over.
was a girl who was on a surgical bed, and then everything went white and she blacked out, and then she woke up, and she was in this box, this white box, with a control center with some buttons on it, and then this guy started on a television screen in front of her, and then he was like, your replicate or copy of your owner over here, and you have to work for her and do all the things in her house and around her house, because you're now her personal AI.
Mm.
And then she wasn't accepting of it, and she didn't want to do that. So he was like, alright, how's 6 weeks sound? And then he cranked her up and left her sit there for 6 weeks, and he just sat there and waited for a second. And then he brought her back, and then she was just sitting in the corner. She spent 6 weeks in a white box with nothing to do, and he asked if she wanted to work yet, and she said that she didn't. So he was like, alright, I'll give you a year. And then he set her in the box for a year, and then she was like, please give me something to do. So it like forced her to work for her owner.
That's
That's
crazy.
Yeah.
wild.
That's
Just
insane.
because it was AI and it was like enough of like a human to where it couldn't survive any longer.
And it couldn't sleep either, so it was just,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Just sitting there to its own. I wonder the shit that it could have come up with.
Yeah.
Like, if AI is truly, I don't know. It depends on how advanced it is, but if it was an example that was truly built like a brain, oh my god, dude. Imagine a human being able to be physically awake for a year straight, just left to their own thoughts.
Yeah.
Bro, you'd be like, I don't know what.
You'd be
I don't
thinking
know
some
what.
thoughts.
You'd be thinking some
Yeah.
fuck shit, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't know what that would be.
You would freaking go into another level of like thinking, just like
Bro,
primal
after
instincts.
4 days of no sleep, you hallucinate. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, a year's a decent time, dude.
And like no other consequences. You just don't need anything. You're
Nope.
just there, awake.
No physical limitations.
Nothing.
And just white.
You're wearing white clothes. You're
That's
not in
weird.
your
That's
normal
weird to think
body
about.
because it was a replicated body that he gave you.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think you forget what you look like and shit like
Seriously. You really would.
that. Yeah.
Like, who am I? What am I? Like, what?
Yeah.
Even?
Like purpose and shit like
Mhm. You would probably think of, like, okay, I'm in this box. What's, like, anything that I could possibly do right now?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing else in there, so, like, you'd probably start fucking, I don't know, you'd probably start picking at your nails and
Yeah.
shit, and, like, I don't know. Just probably doing a lot of
Yeah.
weird shit
Yeah.
because you're like, I have nothing else to do.
Like pulling your hair out and just like
That's what I'm saying. Just,
Oh,
like,
you'd go
being
Count
weird.
them.
Being weird, yeah.
yeah.
You
I wonder what you
pull out a hair and then
Yeah.
you just
start doing it more, and
see
you'd be
how many
like,
you can pull out.
well, this is a feeling that I can get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Like a
different
task.
than nothing.
Yeah.
You probably spend 3 days jogging around the room before you just like
Just rolling around,
Yeah.
bonking your head off shit. I don't know.
crazy shit.
I do that when I'm bored, bro. Even like
Yeah.
waiting in line, bro. I'll be like fucking tapping my foot. If I have like a bottle, sometimes I'll literally just sit there and like
Yeah.
doing random shit for no reason.
Oh yeah, I'm always like tapping.
Always
my
kind of
foot.
tweaking,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. Do you think
Whistling OD like for no reason.
Do you think
gotta
a
do
person, if they tried to make music in that time, just like on their own, do you think
They're
they
really
could
good
do
at beatboxing.
that would help them get through it?
You'd get
Definitely.
some thoughts out though.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be
You'd
some-
probably make some weird lyrics.
Yeah.
What would you write them on the wall with? You don't have any shit.
No, you'd have to memorize it, dude.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be your entire memory.
Yeah.
Would just be your own music in your head.
That'd be insane.
Oh my god. You'd come out with some bangers though. I
Yeah.
definitely say.
You'd have to remember every little detail
I
of
wonder if
all
you
the
didn't speak
instruments.
for that long if you'd forget English. Probably
Oh
not,
my
because your
God.
thoughts are in
Yeah.
English.
Yeah, all your memories, you gotta think.
It might take a while for your voice to come back though,
Yeah, definitely.
because you
No,
haven't
I would
used your
talk
vocal
though.
cords.
I would talk a lot probably if I was in.
Oh yeah, I think
myself.
talking would help you
Yeah.
get through it.
Yeah.
Unless you started to go insane
Yeah,
and get
go crazy.
schizophrenia, and then you'd talk to people in there, and
That's true. Actually, you might develop schizophrenia. Well, at least you'd have some company then.
yeah, that would be nice.
Imagine you just see like animals and shit. They're just talking. And you're like, "Hey, Ratatouille, bro, what's good?"
The psychological damage of prisoners put in like a 9x6
Oh,
Cell? and it's 30 feet tall, so that it provides in one window on the top.
The solitary
Solitary
or whatever.
confinement.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're stuck there for weeks.
Yeah, that's insane. Like that, like honestly, like
Yeah.
fucks you with your brain.
Basically, after that, you're done. Like your brain's fried.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. You'd have to be kind of a hard ass to survive that and come out and be like if you got released somehow, you know. Usually
Lumberjacks.
people solitary confinement don't get released.
No,
I think
they
they get
usually
the
get
they get
yeah.
the shit like they're done. You know what I mean?
I
But
think
if they got out,
lumberjacks up in the Russian mountains, they're just like out there alone, chopping wood, living alone in their cabin. I think they do the same thing, but they confide in that.
Yo, one thing though, I've been thinking recently about like the future a lot, and like, I could see myself like living alone, like being like on my own, like dream, be like in Ireland when I'm like old, like
Yeah.
40s, like in
Mhm.
Ireland with just like a small cow farm. That would
Yeah,
be life.
that
I would
Yeah.
die for a life like that. Just a small little farm to tend to.
dude, you know how attainable that is too.
I know.
So
Dude,
attainable.
and there's this book, How to Be Alone. Good shit. It makes you really...
Let me get that too, bro.
Dude,
Actually,
if you want, you can borrow it right
yeah,
now.
dude. Yeah,
Good
actually,
shit.
Yeah,
That is a good book.
yeah. I like that concept too.
Yeah.
I've always kind of thought that in my head because I'm usually like very centered on feminine energy too. Because like it's cool, it's
Yeah,
valid,
right,
it
right.
makes you feel nice. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's
yeah.
like
No, I
girls
feel
are
that.
nice, but
No,
also,
definitely.
dude, they suck a lot.
Yeah.
And like commitment, also, I feel like is hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard, especially like me personally. I want to do everything. I want
Yeah.
to travel, bro. I want to like.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going next. Like I'm just going,
Right.
dude.
I suffer the same problem. I'm graduating this year, but I don't know what the hell
Yeah.
I'm gonna do.
Well, you hear about people who graduate high school or college and they just go travel for
Yeah.
months.
Literally, and
They
they just like learn so
Yeah.
much. And
I
you
think
come out
you
knowing
learn-
what you want to do.
I think you learn a lot more from experiencing than you would in college.
Yeah.
Because if you're fully immersed in a country that speaks a language, you're gonna eventually learn the language.
Right.
Because you have
Exactly.
to get around and talk to people.
Yeah, there's this one YouTuber, I'm not like a huge fan of him. Like, he kind of just like had a funny video one time, and I thought, hey, I'll subscribe. And now he actually lives in Korea, and he's been living there for like a year now, and he's like fully like no, he didn't go to a language class to learn Korean or whatever their like primary language is, but like he's like slowly like developed the language after living there for a year and a half. And it's interesting stuff.
Wow.
That's not a long time compared to like what they would expect you to go like to learn fluent Korean in probably the same like level.
Korean is
probably would take
actually,
you 4 years of college, bro.
for sure.
Like you'd have to be a Korean major probably. You know what I mean?
Right.
Korean Hangul, their writing
50
is
grand
actually
later.
really easy. It's like almost identical to English, and I actually started learning it in the past, but I never really went through with it. But you can learn it in like a month. It's crazy. If you just like take the
Get
time.
hard into it, yeah. Depends on how much you want it, dude.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to learn another language.
Yeah.
Like, Spanish was cool in high school.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool in
I
like
didn't take it seriously
10th
enough.
grade.
Yeah.
11th grade was like, okay, if you really want to go far with Spanish, then you can take like the hard Spanish. And you're like,
Nah. I'm
extra work, bro? I already got English.
Yeah.
I don't need Spanish.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't need to be writing full essays in Spanish.
Nah.
Nah. So, drop that. Sort of forgot, like, a lot of it,
good. Yeah,
honestly.
I probably could a handful of phrases maybe. But
I feel like if
even
I
that-
heard it,
Mhm.
I could understand it. But
Yeah.
to speak it, I would sound fucking
I listened to
autistic.
like Spanish music before. Like, that stuff's like that stuff's crazy.
I could put you onto some shit, maybe. Some of the Iranian stuff too.
Oh my
I listen to a lot
god.
of Middle Eastern like
Oh, really?
dubstep.
It's
like
crazy.
it's insane, bro. We should definitely listen to something
Yeah.
at some point. It's pretty good. Very good when you're high too.
Really.
Yeah. You
I've
can
heard
just-
of, like, I've lifted while listening to dubstep or EDM or whatever,
Mhm.
but I don't know too much about it. But I listened to it once, and it does it puts you in a different mood.
It does. Like when I was a kid, I used to really like it. Like when Skrillex started to become popular. Like me and my dad really fucked with Skrillex. And then now EDM. Oh my god, there's so many people, and it's like so crazy, and all these different countries and producers.
Right.
And you just couldn't see the end of it, bro. You can search and listen and keep going down and keep listening to new. There's always new shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And it's like making its way into the mainstream a little bit too.
I think there hits a point though when you listen to so much dubstep that it all just kind of sounds the same, you know?
Well, it's a lot of electronic music that's like built to just go hard to.
Yeah.
It's built with a formula.
Yeah.
It's just an algorithm, you know what I mean? Like in your head, like intro, build up, drop, breakdown, build up, drop, breakdown, outro. That's
Yeah.
a dubstep song. That's an EDM song. That's just a classic
I mean,
song.
even thinking like rap instrumentals,
pretty much the
they're all
same thing.
kind of the same.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Like every like rap group or rapper, they have their own like sort of like flow, and
Yeah.
all their beats they're all basically the same.
Similar, very similar.
So if you really think about it,
Yeah.
with most music.
Very true.
It's easy to look at songs and see how they're made. Like a country song, that's just like strumming and singing the whole time. Because they're just jamming it out. We're just listening to them and they're going and we're just like, cool, man.
Well, some modern day country, they've like
Yeah.
gotten into like the more like
Yeah.
computer stuff.
Yeah, surprisingly.
That's some
I don't
good
like
shit,
it.
though.
Nah,
That one song,
California
California
dog.
Country, that's different.
there's some good. Country's not that bad. Like a lot of people shit on it, but it's a
It's
lot of
pretty
the
good.
old like nostalgic
Makes you
stuff for
feel,
me.
dude. Yeah.
It's
For
like
me,
the
it's very
2000
sad.
like early 2000s country. That's what.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, like
My grandma always listened to like the sad ass
chilling on a
country.
dirt road.
Exactly.
No, okay, those are
Jason-
hits.
Jason
Those are hits.
Aldean,
Jason
dude.
Aldean slaps.
No, for sure.
Especially if I'm like driving around here with the boys and the windows down. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time, dude.
When everyone knows the words and everybody's
Yeah,
just
that's
jamming
even
out.
better.
Yes.
That's even better.
Those are like the memories.
Yeah.
I think that's why Hollaback Girl is so popular, because everyone just knows the words. So, therefore, Gwen Stefani slaps every time.
My mom likes Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
My mom is actually like into a lot of rap music. She's like big on rap.
Really? Like what?
Like, just like, she has a lot of Megan Thee Stallion. She was bumping that in the car today.
Yes,
Which
sir.
can be a vibe sometimes. Was
Not
the vibe this
always.
morning.
Not always, bro.
Nah, she likes some modern stuff, but we also like jam out to 90s rap.
Okay.
Like that's always like a vibe.
Nice.
Like Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
It's dope. Yeah,
That's valid.
she's into rap.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, and then I remember like earliest childhood memory is I'm like folding laundry with my mom in the living room, and we were big into burning CDs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like we would burn them off of Apple Music.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remember she had a custom CD, and it had all the names written along the
Yo.
CD. And I remember listening to this one, I think it's Forgot About Dre with Eminem and Dr. Dre. And I remember listening to that with my mom.
That's sick.
I gotta be like 5 years old.
Yeah.
That's earliest
Probably never
childhood
gonna forget
memory.
that shit, dude.
Hell no.
You know what's
That's
really
valid.
nostalgic for me? The Lemonade Mouth soundtrack.
Lemonade Mouth. That was a
I-
killer movie back in the day.
I had the CD
2009.
for the album of Lemonade Mouth of all the songs they did in the movie, and I had this radio that took CDs and you could connect it to the radio, and I was like, this was my one CD that I had, and I played that shit when I was like 6, 7 years old. I bumped that
Over
Lemonade
and
Mouth
over.
over and over all the fucking time
Mhm.
at like 7 in the morning till 9 at night.
Yes, sir. CDs actually used to be really valid, especially the fact that you could like just burn them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? For me, it was like CDs, and then the ultimate goal was an MP3 player.
Yeah.
That was it, or like the first iPod, like the. Fucking,
Yeah, I was just talking about this with some people the other day where I remember when I first got the iPod Nano, like the little just square, and it had the circle
Yeah.
and the pause button in the middle. I remember when I
Pause
got
and
that,
skip.
and you would not find me without headphones and that.
Exactly.
pocket.
Everywhere you go, dude.
I had that on me.
Car
all the
rides.
time.
That made
Oh,
car rides
yeah.
so much better. I used to hate riding in the car, but dude, I had a portable CD player too that my dad gave me. He's like this little battery, like 2 AA's. And
That's
just,
throwback.
yeah, but like you like had to hold it flat, otherwise it like didn't really work. I used to just walk around holding it like this, and I fucking everywhere. Definitely car rides though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you were riding in the car when you were little, did you ever try and like stare off without focusing on one point, but your eye just kept focusing on a point?
Like where like everything's just like.
Yeah, like everything's flying by the car window.
Yeah, I still do that though.
Yeah.
When I'm sitting in the passenger seat bored, I'm just
Always
staring
Yeah.
out the window. Yeah.
Following the trees. You look at a faraway one, and it's like you can see everything going by, but like your eyes don't give a shit because you're looking at the faraway one.
Yeah.
Did you ever do like the man running on?
Yo,
the-
no,
I
I
never did that, but I saw it in a cartoon one time, and I was like, oh, I should do that.
It's
sometime.
fun as hell.
I
Like,
just said-
I used to do like pretend you skating on the guardrail, fucking.
That's funny.
I used to pretend he like fucking bonk his head off like a stop sign. It'd be like wasted.
Did y'all ever have imaginary friends?
I was never big on that.
I always thought it was weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't even know if like any of like my friends when we were younger had imaginary friends. I never like.
I used to see it on TV.
Yeah,
That's it.
that was
TV
like.
shows.
There was this one cartoon, and it was like the blue like ghost-looking guy, and it was like.
Casper.
No. I'm gonna look this up.
when I was little, my mom, I didn't really go hang out with friends because it was just my mom was worked
yeah.
and I stayed home,
Mhm.
babysat, go to school. That was about it. I didn't really have a social life and I didn't have friends, so I just sat in my room and then I had imaginary
good
friends.
song.
They were like,
Interesting. Do you remember any of them?
I do. I remember all of them. Dude.
Oh.
There were 4 of them, and they all sat inside my head, and they controlled me. And then one day, they were just like, I came to the realization that I didn't need them, and they were like, okay, pew! And then they all hopped out my ear, and then I was like, what? Where'd you go? I thought I didn't hear them. They were gone.
They just dipped.
They just dipped, dude. And then I had this
Damn.
little guy that, like, you know the Diary of a Wimpy Kid, fucking, like, Manny, his little brother? I had that fucking guy as my imaginary friend. He just chilled with me all the time.
Well, I found the show that I was thinking of. It was on Cartoon Network,
Yes.
and it was Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and that was like the only imaginary friend connection that I had in my life. Was this TV show, and I watched it
never
all the
seen it.
time. Oh, it was kind of sick.
Yeah. Did you all ever watch Chowder?
Chowder.
Sometimes,
I was
yeah.
big on Chowder for a little bit. I was
My
big
mom
on.
didn't really let me
Oh,
watch.
I
Kids
was on
Next
Codename-
Door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
Grim Adventures. I never really got into
My
that
brother
one.
My
was
sisters
big.
watched
Courage
that.
the Cowardly
Courage was
Dog.
bad.
Oh
Would
my
not
god.
watch that.
Really?
Would not watch
That
that.
was
growing
so
up.
valid.
I used to like it.
Adventure
Yo!
I'm
Time.
rewatching that right now.
Really?
I literally
Okay.
had it pulled up.
Adventure
I kinda wanna
Time's the
rewatch
shit.
it, dude. That's a good ass idea, actually.
I never really watched
I never
Samurai
watched Samurai
Jack.
Jack.
I watched it in the mornings because it was on Adult Swim sometimes.
It's on Adult
But
Swim.
It was one of those that was just always on.
Yeah.
But I never.
Like
Sounds
Robot
good.
Chicken
Yeah.
and shit.
Regular
show.
was a big
Oh
one.
yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
of course.
Scooby-Doo is crazy.
And like the newer cartoon too. That was like what I watched.
I haven't seen that.
What's
The
new
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo?
Well, no, like
What's new Scooby-Doo?
you had the original and then you had the one after that. Second gen Scooby-Doo. That's what I
Gotcha.
watched.
Now it's like super like animated now.
It's
different Yeah.
Like
now.
it's crazy.
Yeah. It's not valid anymore.
No, I had the Scooby-Doo movies on VHS.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the old Scooby,
Hell
like
yeah.
60s, 70s Scooby.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Pokemon. I never got into
I never
that
really
show.
watched that. Johnny Bravo. I
I
fucked
rem-
with that sometimes.
I was like, I remember watching that when I was like young. Like
Yeah.
that
When
was like,
I went
My
over to
sisters
birthday
watched it.
parties and they put it on Cartoon Network and they had channels I didn't have, that's when I watched Johnny Bravo.
Word.
yeah, that was just kind of like one that like it was like a short show. I'm pretty sure. I
Yeah,
think it was only like 12 minutes or something.
Looney Tunes,
Looney Tunes.
for
I
sure.
fuck with Looney Tunes.
Ben
Ben
10.
10
Yeah.
was the shit.
Ah,
Oh,
that's
I was
something
him for,
I should watch too.
I was
dude.
him for
Damn.
Halloween one year.
Really?
Yeah, I had the
Oh.
watch and everything. I was
Dude,
iced out.
that's sick.
Oh my god, Amazing
Gumball.
World of Gumball.
Mm.
That's like my.
More like my
that's like
sisters
my
watched
brother.
Dude, I watched that all the time.
Chowder,
Chowder.
Young Justice. I don't know what that is.
I didn't really watch that.
Huh. Interesting what it was.
Wow. That was a walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
Teen Titans was a shit too.
Dude.
I watched Teen Titans Go because I missed the Teen Titans era.
I didn't really watch Teen Titans Go. That was another
It's
one
more
of
of a-
like my.
it's like
brother.
It's a kid
Newer
show.
kid show,
Yeah, it's
It's good though. I think it's good.
it is entertaining, and they do have like it's one of those cartoons where like it has little like jokes.
Yeah, it
and-
has
Yeah.
some. Yeah, like you can it's appealing to an older audience because I
Yeah.
mean like the parents usually have to watch it, the kids too. That's
Right.
what I think. Like,
Yeah.
they probably want to appeal a little bit.
and they in the show due to copyright issues. Whenever they show Batman and his butler, they can't talk, so it's just them drawn, and then they laugh like
that's funny.
every time.
That shit's hilarious.
And then they couldn't sing the Happy Birthday song because it's copyrighted.
Oh really?
That's
That
copyrighted.
And they made a whole episode out of like not being able to sing the song.
the whole
The song's
copyright thing
copyrighted?
is crazy.
What the fuck? I didn't know that.
Like on YouTube, like they can't even play like a second of a song
Yeah.
or they'll get copyright.
No, yeah,
That's
the
crazy.
algorithm is crazy now. It like auto detects.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'll just scan videos. Like Google's constantly just
Insane.
scanning videos
Mhm.
because they're trying to get like money.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're not
They're
using
trying to get
this,
those ads.
so we're gonna snag your video and take the ad and the ad revenue.
Yeah.
Tip off the company, and then or whoever wrote the song.
YouTube's messed up like that.
And then
Like,
you get 3 strikes and your channel's off, and we've just claimed your revenue as ours.
Yeah. A lot of the YouTubers I watch, they don't like YouTube.
Yeah.
Like the system behind it.
Even PewDiePie doesn't like
Yeah,
YouTube.
they're just
And
on
he's
there.
yeah.
They're just on there because it's the only platform.
Yeah.
They have no other option really.
There's a new one coming out, because I saw it on some random guy's channel, but he had this app that he was sponsored by for all these big creators going over to it.
Mm.
I don't know if it was successful, I never really checked it out, but it was recent.
Well, I thought, it's really just YouTube and like, if you think of like more of the gaming, it's like Twitch, like that's like the same
Yeah,
thing with,
Twitch
like,
is getting
streaming.
big.
Is like, those are like the 2 big things and there's just like no other option. Because like, if you're not streaming on Twitch, you're streaming on YouTube. If
No
you
one's
really
gonna
think
watch
about
you.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Mixer was going to be big, because then
Yeah.
Ninja, was that the one Ninja
yeah,
switched
Ninja
to?
was the big signing to Mixer, and then they got bought out by like Facebook or something.
Oh, really?
What?
And it became Facebook Gaming, I think.
Oh,
Or something
I
weird.
didn't know
Oh
that.
my
That's
God.
I think, like,
ass.
I'm not on Facebook like that,
That's what
Nah.
I'm saying.
but I think
Facebook's
there's like a
rough.
streaming thing on Facebook now.
There was a
Why are they
streaming
trying to
thing on Facebook,
add more
but
shit
it
to
wasn't for
Facebook?
games.
Yeah.
Facebook Live was for like news and
I mean, Ninja got the bag on that Mixer contract. though.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
he
he's
got
chilling,
he
but-
got all the money when they got bought too. He still got the bag.
Damn.
That's even better, dude.
For playing video games.
Yeah.
You know,
No, when Ninja was getting like, you remember like when he was getting big,
dude,
like when he was on the rise.
he was
I
like,
started seeing him everywhere.
Yeah.
He was like so huge,
Yeah.
and he was like you said, landing deals. That man, and he was flexing hard.
he still has a huge ass deal with Red Bull.
Really?
Yeah, he like drinks Red Bull like crazy.
I can see it.
I mean,
Before
Nah, but, like we're all playing Fortnite, and then there's this same age dude or similar age dude that was also playing Fortnite that just has $700 more million than you do.
yeah.
Just because he's funny as fuck and he's
Yeah.
doing and he's good.
He has
he's so
been,
good.
He
too.
has been streaming for a long time. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like the Fortnite shit,
before
went to the moon, bro.
Ninja came up, it was Ali A just like the
Ali
meme
A.
just
Oh.
bumped everywhere.
No.
I remember for the short.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, Alia was like some big ass meme.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
seeing those.
Because I watch like Swagger Souls and Fitz,
Yeah.
and they love to shit on Ali. It's
Yeah.
fucking funny. I don't know if you ever watch Fitz.
Even
before, it's so
PewDiePie.
funny.
Played the Ali A intro in his videos.
It's funny as fuck.
That's funny. I never really got big onto the like the whole gaming on YouTube scene. Though.
Really?
Yeah, not
I was
really.
never really big on that.
I definitely was in like middle school, early high school.
I
Sort of
watched
grew out of
it.
but I still like to watch the shit. It's fun.
Yeah.
But
When they're playing Minecraft, I watch Minecraft
Minecraft's
playthroughs.
I remember
Like-
watching like Minecraft videos back in the day.
Yeah.
Like early Minecraft.
I
times.
watched
Yeah.
them because I didn't have Minecraft. I had no way to play it, so I was like, "All right, this is the best I got."
Next best
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
No, Minecraft was a shit back in the day though.
Yeah.
Still is, bro.
Oh,
Literally
yeah.
last night. Yeah, it was last night. Me, Matt, and Lance fucking got drunk as fucking played Minecraft. Like in the same room, we had a LAN party.
Oh, that's
It was.
sick.
It was
That's some
pretty
shit you
bad.
just fire up every.
Exactly.
every
Well, we
couple
originally
months.
we were hanging out to just like make beats and like share shit because we hadn't like hung out in a minute, and so we were just like, I don't know, we fucking were making beats out of like some fart samples and shit, and then I don't know, we just got bored as fuck. And they were like, we have 3 PCs hooked up to the same Wi-Fi in the same room. You guys want to play Minecraft? And then we just started a survival world, started beating the shit out of each other. It was hilarious. It was
Yeah.
fun, bro. Minecraft any time of the day.
I remember, like, 13, when I was like 13, 14, like, I had a phone, but I also had like an iPod, and I always had Minecraft on that Like, that's all I had on the iPod now that I had gotten my phone.
Mm.
Was I just had, like, some games
Pocket
on there.
edition, yeah.
Oh, I was hardcore in the
Grinding?
Pocket Edition.
Yeah.
I never really got into it. I didn't like the controls, and even when I bought it, I was just like, nah, I'd rather play on console because it's just too small.
I
just didn't have a PC or a console at that point.
Yeah.
So I was like, Minecraft on the fucking... I had a Kindle, bro. That's what I was playing Pocket Edition.
That's not so bad then. If you have a tablet...
No,
Yeah,
the tablet wasn't bad at
tablet
all.
would be nice.
Better than the iPod, I would say.
Yeah, the
that
iPod
probably
definitely did.
Because the iPod Touch, bro, is like that big.
Oh, yeah.
Not,
Compared to,
to
like,
now, bro,
yeah.
like my sister actually just got like she got the iPod 6, but it's the same size as the 5. So when I hold it, it's literally this big, dude. I'm like, I'm used to fucking like this is a machine, bro. Compared to it's so small.
Yeah.
I'm
And
working
thin,
with an
too.
iPhone 5 right now.
And like typing, I'm like,
Yeah.
how do we use this? It's because like it's built for kids that have small fingers.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, this has been an interesting episode of Highly Intelligent. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you, you'll hear me next episode. We play, crank the music. Crank it up.
Crank the music up so that the algorithm catches it.
Yeah.